The skirt is so short you can see the top of my hose.
Top of your hose.
Top of my hose.
Hose.
I'm looking like a hoe in this short skirt.
Hey girl, you do you. Hey, it's Megan.
And Sue and Murphy in the restricted section.
And today we are going to do a shout out video for small booktubers who have less than 1,000 subscribers.
Yes. And first we want to give a shout out to Harriet Rosie and her Small Booktuber Sunday. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get a video up on Sunday. But we think it's really cool, and we'll link her shout out video. I think there's a playlist of other videos, so we'll link all that below and go check that out. There's a lot of people doing shout outs right now and supporting smaller booktubers, which I think is great.
I think that's awesome.
Yeah, which is obviously because of the whole YouTube changing their policy on their partnership program. Which Sasha's very upset about.
Sasha's real pissed about it. She doesn't like it at all. We had a long chat about it earlier today, and she made some good points. So, I mean, then she licked her asshole, but it was, up until then, it was a very good conversation. So while we do this, we are going to drink this.
It is tropical super itchy.
I hope it doesn't make me itchy.
But it's a Berliner Weiss style ale with passion fruit added. Brewed for Evil Twin Brewing by Dorchester Brewing Company and distributed by 12% LLC. Very complicated.
He keeps like jumping.
Oh,
careful, bud.
You want down? No?
I just want to move. So I looks this way.
You get his nice, distinguished profile now.
He's very dapper. Okay, so
let's try it out.
Give this a go.
Refreshing. Ooh, it's sour.
I don't mind it.
I don't think I like it. It's weird. It does have a good fruit flavor, but it's so sour.
It's pretty sour. It kind of smells weird.
A little. And it kind of has that funky smell like the guava one did.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. When I reviewed that on Untappd, I think I was a little bit drunk. Because I put this beer smells like my dog's toots.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, it's not bad. It is sour, though.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's sour.
Ooh, it's like sucking on a gooseberry.
That makes me uncomfortable for some reason. That goose, I mean, as long as a goose is okay with it.
I said a gooseberry, not a goose's berry.
Look, I don't know anything about goose anatomy. We have chosen 10 smaller booktubers that we want to shout out, and we will be doing more.
We'll be doing more shout outs because we had a hard time actually narrowing it down to 10.
We did. We just kept adding people to our list. So,
and we're going to also do some videos where we shout out people who have more than 1,000 subscribers because
gotta get that watch time.
That they deserve shout outs too. And also, the watch time is another requirement. So even if you have over 1,000 subscribers, you might not meet the watch time requirement. Right. So let's get into it. The shout outs.
So the first person that we're going to shout out is Miriam from Between Lines in Life.
Yes, and I'm sure a lot of you know Miriam already and have maybe seen her in the comments and things like that. She's been very involved in the community for a long time, and she has a blog called Between Lines in Life, but she just recently started her own channel, which we're really excited about. Yeah, definitely check her out. She's one of the sweetest people ever. She reads a lot of philosophical things. I believe she's studying philosophy.
Yeah, she's really into philosophy and psychology. Yeah, so she created an original tag about that too.
Yeah, if you're into philosophy and psychology, you'll probably enjoy the kinds of things that she reads. But even if you're not, go check her out because she's a really sweet and wonderful person. And the next person we want to shout out is Capricious Helen.
And we have been subscribed to Capricious Helen's channel for a long time.
Yeah, since we started our channel. I think she was one of the first people we subscribed to.
She is adorable, and she also reads a lot of really interesting things.
Yeah, she reads a lot of LGBTQ plus books, so if that's something you want to get more into, and a lot of the stuff she reads is stuff that I've never heard other people, anybody else talk about. So I think she reads a lot of unique things that maybe aren't mentioned on most other channels. Also variety, YA and adult. And she's just really fun to watch and really entertaining.
She's super charismatic. So yeah, she says things like with a lot of emphasis.
Yes.
And she's fun to watch.
Even if I'm not interested in the book she's talking about, I still will watch her because I just enjoy hearing her talk. And I really don't understand why she doesn't have more subscribers already, because she's just like so good at
she's great. Like
at talking about anything in general. Yeah, so definitely go check her out.
Next on our list is Becky Bookworm.
Yes, and again, she reads pretty eclectically. I think she reads a little more like sci-fi and horror type stuff than a lot of other channels. She's also just a really nice, cool person. Yeah, she has a really cool style and
like I would hang out with her in real life. Yeah,
and she has really cute ferrets.
Oh god, yeah, she has really fucking cute ferrets. Yeah. I love ferrets, and I think they're adorable.
Yeah, they're really cute, and sometimes they show up in her videos. She posts a lot of pictures of them on Instagram.
And they're adorable.
The next channel we want to shout out is Charisse Audrey, and she's been commenting, I can't fucking talk today, what's my deal?
No Ken words.
She's been commenting on our videos for a little while now, and I just recently realized that she has a channel, and I was like, I'm an idiot.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, so I was like, oh,
well, fuck it.
Stupid me. Yeah, but she's, again, just like a really nice, sweet person, and I just really like her personality. I think her channel might be somewhat new, so, she really could use some support.
Yeah, go check her out. Next is Jessie Trafton.
Her channel used to be called Rebel Reads, and she was one of the first people we kind of became friends with here on BookTube. And then she took a long break from doing videos, and she's back now, which is really
fucking
awesome and exciting.
Yeah. I don't want to brag or anything, but like some of us made a video that was talking about how much we missed her, and I don't want to say that that's the entire reason why she's back on BookTube, but I think we'd be lying to ourselves if we said it didn't play a factor.
Yeah. She again reads pretty eclectically. Just kind of, I don't know, she's like, I don't subscribe or really watch a whole lot of people that just talk about the most popular books, because I get tired of hearing about the same books over and over again.
It's exhausting. I fucking know.
Yeah, so it's really nice to see people who just talk about whatever they want to read and whatever they want to talk about, and don't really worry about what's popular and what's whatever.
And she just kind of seems like a badass.
She just,
she seems a little bit like a badass.
And she's been really instrumental in like bringing a lot of people together on like Twitter and stuff, and Sasha has thoughts.
Sasha has a lot of things to say about Jessie.
Yeah, but maybe Sasha was like, also mention Ghost.
I think that's what Sasha was telling us. Sasha has a crush on Ghost. So there's that.
Yeah, Ghost is Jessie's dog, and he's fucking adorable.
He's so goddamn cute.
Yeah. So next on our list is Nathan James.
Yes.
And he's really funny. He cracks me up.
Yeah, he's really funny.
Again, I think he reads like fairly eclectically, talks about whatever the fuck he wants to talk about. It's really kind of sarcastic, and
which it's
which
pretty awesome.
We really enjoy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like crouching over right now, like.
I can't. I don't think I can lean like that. Show my titties to BookTube.
More views.
Rack up the subscribers.
Gotta get that watch time.
Just like every once in a while, just randomly flash a titty.
You never know when it's gonna happen.
So then you have to watch, because you never know like when a titty's gonna come out.
But Nathan James, go subscribe.
He may or may not flash his titties in his videos.
Maybe.
I don't know. Watch it. Find out. I'm sorry if you get some weird comments now. on your videos.
Oh.
Next is Paperback Junkie.
Yeah, and he reads stuff that, like, I really don't see anybody else talk about. A lot of, like, old sci-fi stuff, and, you know, gets stuff from, like, used bookstores, which I think is really...
I love used bookstores.
Yeah, and like I said, I just really like seeing people talk about books I never heard of before. And he seems like a really chill, cool dude, too. Just, like, casual...
Hanging
talk
out
in front of the camera, let's hang
about
out,
books.
and that's kind of the vibe I like, is like, we're all hanging out, talking about books, and I'm not just like talking at you or anything.
Right, just gonna all sit in a room talking about books.
Yeah. So go check him out.
Yes.
He's pretty cool.
He's pretty sweet.
And then next on our list is Celia.
And we love Celia.
Who's one of the sweetest people on the planet.
She's
pretty
so
sure.
nice. Yeah. And it's like legitimate, genuine niceness.
Yeah.
Like, she's just a very kind person.
Mm-hmm. And she just has, I love listening to her talk because I like her accent a lot.
Yes.
And she just has like this sweetest sounding voice. I
She
don't know how
does.
to explain it.
Well, and it's always like really fucking impressive to me when someone is multilingual. And like, so she's reading books in English, and that's not even her first language.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, that's incredibly impressive to me because, like, I can barely speak English.
I guess most of the world is bilingual, though, really. It's here in America. We're like, I'll speak American.
I wonder if part of that's because the United States are so big. Because, like, the United States, like, if it were Europe, if you drove to another state, you'd be in another country.
Right.
So I wonder if, like, maybe I mean, part of it's, like, totally the, what is it, ethnocentrism?
Oh, yeah. I think that's the right word.
Of the, whatever. The United States.
But so many people here, I mean, are like, if you want to live in America, you
better
speak English.
Speak American. Or speak American.
It's like, God forbid we learn another fucking language.
I know. I wish I did know it. But yeah, it's always like incredibly impressive to me when you have people who are putting out this content where they're like reading and speaking, you know, in their secondary language. Because like I said, like, I'm barely coherent in English, so like, that's pretty fucking amazing.
Like, I just agreed with you. Like, you're barely coherent in English.
Yeah, Megan, you can't. Megan can't talk good. Words hearts.
And, you know, like we've said, for most of these people, I think she just reads the things she
likes
wants to
to read.
read and doesn't worry too much about if it's the it book of the moment.
Because if I hear one more goddamn person talk about Cassandra Clare, I think I'm probably gonna die.
Like, that was when we first started BookTube, everyone was fucking talking about Cassandra Clare, and I was like,
listen,
I don't even know who she is or what she writes, but I don't like her.
By her. I can't handle it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
And then, like, also Sarah J. Maas was everywhere, too.
It's like, oh good, another video about Sarah J. Maas.
But anyway.
We digress. Next up is T-Hags. Are T-Hags?
Are tea hags.
Are the T-Hags.
Yeah.
The hags of tea.
Yeah, and these are two friends, Rebecca and Sarah, and they're fucking hilarious.
They're really
funny. They sit and drink
tea.
Tea. It's usually booze. Always booze.
Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, and they're just really funny. They remind me of us.
Me too.
Yeah, like, they're just two ladies who don't give a shit.
Two like irreverent bitches who don't give a shit and talk about whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Yeah, and they both read, again, stuff that I don't see much on BookTube. Sarah likes to read, like, trashy romance novels, which I enjoy hearing her talk about those. Yeah, they both just kind of read a little bit of everything, though. I think, like, YA, adult, whatever.
Doesn't
matter. Whatever they feel like reading.
Yeah.
Go subscribe to them.
Go subscribe to them. They're awesome.
Go subscribe to all these people. We didn't mention it, but of course we'll have everyone linked below for your convenience. Yeah. And then the last channel we want to mention is Game of Tomes.
Game of Tomes. How could we not mention Game of Tomes?
Yeah, and we've mentioned them a lot on our channel because I buddy read Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit with them last year, and that was a lot of fun. They're just both so nice and
they're
like
really cool
fun to talk to. Like, we would get off on tangents and start talking about shit that had nothing to do with the books and stuff like that all the time.
Awesome.
And I'm reading The Silmarillion with them next month.
I think that in March, I'm supposed to read Contact with them.
Yeah, I think we're supposed to do that in March. I'll have to talk to them about it.
Yeah, which I think sounds like a lot of fun. So I'm definitely still down for it, is what I'm saying to you.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're, again, just two really cool, fun people to watch. They have, like, a great friendship, and I think they read pretty eclectically, too. Like, you know, a mix of YA and adult. They read a fair amount of, like, fantasy, sci-fi, some of everything.
A little mix of everything, yeah, a little bit of whatever.
Go check them out. Subscribe.
Subscribe to all these people
Subscribe
because
to everyone.
they're awesome.
They are. So this beer, it's, the more I drink it, the less offensive it is.
I feel like that's like my personality. Like the more you're around it, the less offensive it is.
You get used to it.
You get used to it. I'm an acquired taste. Yeah, I kind of like it. It's a little tart.
It's a little too tart for me. I really don't like sour beers. I think because, like, I'm okay with sour candy, but sour candy always has that sweetness to balance it, and beers don't really have that. That's just sour.
Yeah, I don't really like sour things. Like, I don't like sour candy. I don't like beers.
I mean,
I
don't love sour candy. Like, it's not my favorite or anything, but it's good sometimes. Sour Patch Kid every once in a while.
What, Warheads? Those
are a little too intense.
Those are like, bam,
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 nuclear war in your mouth,
right in your mouth.
But this is okay.
That's fine.
The fruit taste is like a little funky to me, which I think maybe that's just how passion fruit tastes.
I'm trying not to smell it because honestly the smell
really, I don't think it smells that bad.
Off-putting.
It smells not like much to me.
And it smells like old spit.
That's interesting.
You know how were you in band?
No.
In school? Okay.
I was 1 year.
But you know how like
when you clean out
how old spit, like in the clarinets and like the brass section, it always smelled like spit. It smells like old spit.
Gross. Band life, not glamorous.
I played percussion, so I didn't have any.
I played the clarinet for 1 year in 6th grade, and then I quit. I'm a quitter.
I wanted to play clarinet because my best friend at the time, whose name was Whitney, she was going to play the clarinet, so we were going to play it together. But I couldn't blow hard enough. Because they have you try it, like they have you test it out. And
you don't have to blow that hard to play clarinet, though.
I couldn't master it. And so I could make no sounds come out of this fucking
really
thing. And they were like, this isn't for you. And
so you should play the drums.
I was like, they're like, do you have a second choice? And I was like, how about the drums? And they're like,
good, you don't have to blow for that.
You don't have to blow unless you want to. And then they did make me like...
You might pass out.
They did make me do a thing to like make sure I could keep a rhythm, which I can, but yeah.
Yeah, I played clarinet for a year and I was first chair.
Nice.
And then I quit.
I was the only percussionist who could tune the timpani drums because percussionists don't play percussion because they're necessarily great at like tones. And so I was also in choir at the time, so I wasn't tone deaf, and so I could tune the timpani drums. It was kind of fun.
I also had my clarinet just sounded better than everyone else's too because I had like a really old, actually wooden one.
Oh, it's a nice
which was
clarinet.
heavy as fuck. It had been like it had been like passed down through my family. My sister played it and stuff, but everyone else had the little cheap plastic ones, and they didn't sound as luscious as mine.
Luscious. Maybe yours was a magic clarinet, like
could have been
passed down through generations.
Yeah. I'm a little kind of regret quitting, but at the same time, like I definitely would not have enjoyed doing marching band, which you had to do. You had to do that in high school.
Can you imagine
Maybe
my ass with like a
school.
fucking bass drum strapped to me? Like how I would just like.
I wish I could have just like taken lessons instead of
being a
band class, because that I did not enjoy.
I wish that I never quit like with the drums, because like I had a drum set at my dad's house and I would like fool around with it, but I was like 12 and like I didn't know anything. I wish I would have stuck with it.
Yeah. Many regrets.
When you get to be our age, you'll find, looking back on your life, You regret certain things.
Maybe my resolution this year should be to learn to play an instrument.
Maybe your resolution this year should be #no regrets.
I don't even know who you are right now. Anyway, maybe we should end
We
this.
digress. Let's just...
I think we somehow got a little tipsy real quick.
Let's shut it down.
We've only had one beer before this.
Yeah, either that or we're just like really silly bitches.
Could be.
Maybe our
Could be
livers
that.
are tired from last night.
From last night. Yeah.
Our livers are like, bitches,
We can't do this.
Come
anymore.
on, you guys. I'm gonna fucking leave. I'm gonna fucking walk out. I swear to God.
Alright.
Anyway.
So, go subscribe to all those people we mentioned.
Because they're awesome.
Yeah. And go check out Harriet Rosie's video about
Small Booktuber Sundays. Yes.
Yeah.
And maybe participate in that if you have a channel, and if not, just maybe spend some time on Sundays checking out some
smaller
channels.
booktubers.
Yes.
Or not new necessarily, but smaller booktubers.
Smaller booktubers.
Anyway, let's just stop.
Let's just... So, as usual, there's going to be some links down below where you can find us elsewhere on the internet.
And if you have not subscribed yet, please do.
Please do it.
We don't monetize our videos, so
We don't make
care.
any money from these.
No.
Which is fine, because whatever. So, I mean...
That was irrelevant.
That was irrelevant.
We'll
but
see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.